To show you how to insert multiple values into PHP. If you still remember, in the last session we inserted only one data. Okay, to insert more data we can, because this one is already inserted, we can just remove and write a new name. Here we can just write John. We didn't, just assume that the last name is John, then first name is Alex. Then to insert more data, you just put a comma here. You put a comma after the first value, then you put the brackets, then you put your values here. Can write Jimmy here, comma. Okay, we have to use single quotes. And assume that the second data is Jimmy Peter here. Then when you're done, if you want to insert data number 3, you do the same thing. Brackets, comma, brackets. Then first name, Leo, last name. Okay. Then when you are done, you just click Ctrl S and save your data. Then let's see the results. We are running a new database here. See, it's inserted successfully. Then we can refresh here. Sasa, just click on the sensor table here under the database. Then you will see that. See, now we have other datas. We started by inserting John, then now we have 4 data. Okay, let me show you another data. Let's assume that now you want to create a login form. Okay, let's create a login form. To create a new data, just come here. If you're using Atom, you right click, then you open a new file here. Then let's just call it HTML form.php. Then you press enter. Then let's start the HTML form here. Just HTML, you press enter. Then we have to write a form. We just create a form here. You write a form and press enter. We are not going to use class since here we are not using database. So here let's use a new database because we are using new database here. Let's use the name as new database .php. We are going to use a login form to create this thing. The login form, let's just use first heading, write log in form here. It will appear right there on top. Then let's write a paragraph. Then on the form we'll need a label. We will need a label tag here. Then our first data is first name, Then we close the label. Then we have the input. So here first name can be a text, it's fine. Then we need your name. Can just write first name. Value, we are not going to use it on the PHP. You can just leave it for now. Let's write label. Here label for equals to first name here. Then here we can just write the last name column. Then let's start the paragraph so that they can be on separate lines. Okay, here we can just use another input because we want to store data this way. Last name. So the reason we're writing the names here, we are going to use them when we are under PHP. We are going to use them under PHP. Then lastly, we can have a button for submitting. Then let's write the last paragraph. Then submit. Let's just type login here. The name for submit is not important. We're not going to need it. Then here we are going to use a method that is called, let's declare the first variable, which is the first name. Then we equate it to MySQLi. We're using this method, real escape underscore string is going to help us to store the data. Then it takes two parameters. The first parameter will be our link from here. Then comma, we'll use the request method. I hope you're familiar with the post method. So here we'll use the request method, post and get method. So here we use the request method. Then we'll write the first name from the name in the HTML form. Then on the next line, we are going to do the same thing. The difference will be the variables and the value of request. Okay, I can copy the line. Let me just paste it here. Then we write last here, last name. Then here our variable will also be a last name. Then here we don't need to use too many brackets. So we'll use this variable from here. First name and the last name. We'll use the variables from here. First one is dollar inside the quotation marks, dollar first name, comma, dollar last name. Let's say so that it can change using real escape. Okay, everything is fine. So now we don't need to write our values here. We are going to run this document, then it has to take us to this page. Okay, we saved. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let's refresh. Okay, we run this HTML form. Okay, something wrong here on the login. Let's see what we have done. Login, because it has to be a button. Okay, yeah, here is not a text, it's a submit instead, it's not a text. Okay, let's refresh. See, now it's now a button. Okay, let's just insert the value. Joe Mavaso. Inserted successfully using. See, this is how we insert the date. Then if you want to insert another date, I can go back. Let's write any name here. Dino Samsung. It's inserted. Then if you can refresh on the PHP My Admin, you will find this data. James, that's how the easiest way of inserting data. Then it's inserted. There. It's safer this way. Okay. Let's see if we have new data. See, it was inserted. We inserted 3 data. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. I hope this helps.